Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
hello.
Oh,
It is Toku Hero time. My name's Jack.
I'm Enigma.
Mochi.
All right, all
Hmm.
right. Another episode in. How we feeling, my dudes?
I am okay.
I'm doing
I'm.
okay-ish.
Yeah, like I've been mostly sleepy today. Been tired.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that too. Uh, Anything interesting happen?
Getting
We
back
went
into.
birthday.
I'm getting back into Ben 10.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh,
Been watching. Trying to get back into
how
Alien Force.
Oh, that's good. That's
Alien Force is
cool.
a good one.
Yeah.
And then just kind of going on
Uh,
from there because basically everything past the original show I do not have as much knowledge about.
oh,
Right.
okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
President got me my
Uh,
birthday soon.
oh, nice. Happy early
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
my hole from the cellar came, finally.
Hole.
Uh, Sorry, hole. I did not mean to say
Oh,
hole. Don't dig any deeper into that.
it's a hole. Why not?
Just stop before you dig your own hole.
Yeah.
So like a hall?
Yeah, this got oddly gay really fast.
Uh,
Anyway, why don't we talk
But
about some news?
all right. Might as well start with
yeah.
Transformers. So what do we got here?
All right. Well, we have a Legacy Deluxe Medics, which we knew existed, found at Malaysian retail. There was a rumor that this was going to be an Asian market exclusive, but I don't think that's correct.
Yeah.
Uh, I hope it's not correct because we haven't had Asia exclusive mainline figures in like I want to say 6 years, something like that.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be exclusive to like a
Uh,
country.
yeah.
We got
Also,
Master
we
Race
have
figure.
MP40, MP40, MP44S, which is a Toy Deco Optimus Prime MP44 retool slash recolor. Still not confirmed if it comes with the trailer and roller or not, but it doesn't seem like it does,
What's the deal with
which
the
is
small
kind of
figure?
weird.
Is the smaller figure
The
supposed to be
small
like the
figure.
inspiration for the MP44 here? Yeah, there's like a in the image.
Oh yeah, that's the original Prime. That's the original
Uh,
Prime from
right.
1983.
So is it
Uh,
just a toy accurate figure then?
yeah, it just seems
Yep.
Or
like
colors
took like the
anyway?
MP44 model and just like redecoed it to be more like this original figure here.
Yep, pretty much exactly.
Looks like we also have a masterpiece recolor
Uh,
of Hoist. Diaclone, I assume.
He looks like he has a
yeah.
big belly.
Yep. Well, yep, that's just what that mold is,
Fair enough.
or like what character type is. I mean,
Almost, almost
but
three
yeah, this
hundred
thing has
dollars.
not had a name. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, why?
Uh, because
This
masterpieces are pretty much always that.
I mean, it says like MP56 Rigoras, but with a question mark. So okay.
Uh, yeah, this guy's not had any characterization in Transformers up until now, so that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
When the
And
legacy figure.
I see. Okay.
yeah, good
Interesting.
question. I would assume if this sells well, they'll do a Gen Selects soon, probably.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We also have some
I'm a sucker for that.
merchandise. We have
Oh yeah.
merchandise. We have a new T-shirt, which actually looks really cool. I want that, and a, Megatron with a
Same.
removable chest plate for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
that's
good
a
by
redeco
Megatron.
of of Super Cyborg Megatron in the colors of Goodbye Megatron, which was a thing they did in Japan after the release of the 1986 movie. It was like a 2-pack with some other Decepticon, but it had different deco for some reason.
They must have really liked Megatron as a villain to commemorate his goodbye.
I guess so.
Eh.
I thought it was a really weird thing to do, like Goodbye Megatron, because it's like he didn't die, he just became Galvatron.
Megatron has fallen. I Starscream in your new leader.
And then he came back as Galvatron.
No,
But I guess Japan just doesn't
Starscream says
count.
after Starscream says after Megatron sneezes or trips.
Exactly.
Literally every time. Prime has just been the first part of Prime is just Starscream trying to get rid of Megatron, but he can't because like Soundwave is just making sure he doesn't do that.
That's generally
Hilarious.
every incarnation of Megatron Starscream.
I mean, yeah,
I really do want just like one time where Starscream successfully overthrows him, and all of this like lower Decepticons just turn to him, and he's just like, "Oh no, I didn't think I'd get this far."
I mean, that kind of happened in IDW where he became Cybertron's ruler, but that didn't work out too well for him.
it's freaking Starscream.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Of course, he could have managed it. Let's see. I guess one you added like MPM14 Bone Crusher.
Oh yeah, another movie masterpiece.
Why is he on
Basically,
fire?
this figure has one gimmick, because this figure has one gimmick, and it's just replicating the moment in the movie where he dies.
Oh,
There's been a
I mean-
lot of figures
So
based off
he
a
got-
character's death lately.
yeah. I think I've
Yeah.
seen like a
The-
third party figure.
the-
I think I've seen like
the
a third party
Ironhide Pearl.
figure of what? Sorry, I
I
was
think
talking
Jack's
over you.
referring to the Ironhide. I think Jack's referring to the Ironhide and Pearl 2-pack from Buzzworthy that replicates their death scenes.
That and the Dead Optimus from a few years back.
I actually saw like I think it's
Yeah.
like a third party figure, but it basically like a third party figure of the Prime Cliff Jumper, but specifically the version that became a zombie because like the Dark Energon or whatever.
Oh yeah, there's been official ones of that too.
Yeah, there's like, one of the features that you could like take it apart to replicate his like zombie form. You know, he's crawling from his torso. That's kind of gruesome,
Yeah, you
but
can
okay.
kind of do that with Studio. You can kind of do that with Studio Series Cup too. His
Yeah,
arms and legs come off.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunate for this guy. They'll make gruesome Transformers.
I mean, it's a Bayverse character. It probably died at some point or another as a general
Probably.
rule.
It makes you a lot of like that's unfortunate.
Optimus has probably stolen its face at some point in time.
Let's see what else. Rise of the Beast. Yeah, the 92 minutes of extra content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is
I would-
that's almost as long as the movie itself. So that's very impressive.
We're limited to like. Hopefully, there's like 92 minutes of good stuff, like a director's cut. That'd be interesting.
Just a whole
Yeah, I'm
nother
hoping this
movie.
comes to a Blu. Yeah, I'm hoping this comes to a Blu-ray at some point.
That'd be great.
Right?
Yeah.
Also,
Basically, the second movie.
Transformers Earthspark episodes coming on July 28th.
Woo!
Yeah, are we still at season 1? By the way, I lost track.
According to these, well, no, it should be season 2, shouldn't it?
Damn it! I don't know.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, hopefully season 2.
You could just look it up.
I could, but I don't want to. But yeah, it's just like some people believe it's like we're still in season 1. Hopefully, we're going to move on to season 2 because if we're still in season 1, like oh god.
It'll be like Attack on Titan, where it's season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2, and then come back to season 2 again after a few months.
Jesus Christ. what is next here? Mochi, you found this, but it's like this is like some kind of Chinese block figure.
Yeah, you put in here, Mochi, explain this, please, but I don't think I can.
Well, it's like, well, what kind of
Uh,
context can you provide for this?
Square, very square.
you're like, Mochi, what kind of context can you provide for this? And then the Minecraft Overworld OST just starts playing.
Yeah, okay.
But
Well,
yeah, apparently this is a collaboration with something with a brand called GameCube World, not GameCube World. Important distinction. But
Transforms for the
basically, you
GameCube.
just open the block up. Yeah, these open up into like little like base things, and then you can fold it up and put the guy in there. So it's sort of
nice.
like I forgot what I was going to compare it to, so never mind. I find it a little bit weird that they like chose this one specific cube format and then almost exclusively use characters that do not work in that format.
You're cutting off.
Oh, sorry. What was the last thing you heard me say?
You were talking about how like the shapes just they chose shapes that do not fit in a cube.
Yeah,
I'm
this
the
like
mold.
if I didn't already know what Galvatron was supposed to be, I would have no idea what that is.
I mean, you could just say Galvatron could really
And
be anything.
yeah, he was a tank with legs at one point, so good point.
You know, he was just like an
Uh,
anti-air weapon or whatever.
yeah. Well, I thought it was a little bit weird is that I noticed all of these use an Optimus style faceplate, which is a little bit funky.
Yeah, it's really
All the
weird.
all of them
Uh,
are following COVID-19
the,
regulations. They're wearing a mask.
yeah, the Rodimus Prime one just makes it look like a fusion between Optimus and Rodimus,
Just like a
which is a terrifying prospect.
fiery Optimus.
Somewhere in the multiverse,
Like,
Megatron just pissed himself.
There's
when a
two
time
of
traveler
them.
steps on a leaf.
Yeah, someone like moves the chair. Somehow Rodimus ends up being Optimus Prime's son.
Wait, are you telling me that's not the case?
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like they use Bumblebee more as like the son figure.
Yeah, give the give the animes some time. They'll try and find a way to make that make sense.
Yeah, all right. Let's
What is this Kiss
see.
Players revival?
Who knows? What's next?
We
Uh,
we
I
have
see
a
Toku
um,
Collection G2 G Grimlock.
he is now cheddar cheese flavored.
um, Agumon.
Yeah, he looks like a big hunk of cheese. Basically, like
One thing I
American
found
cheese.
interesting about this is that this little neck piece that's translucent on this one was opaque
Yep.
on the original release, and there seems to be some sort of molded block of detail in there. And now it's got me wondering if the original has that or if they just added this for the new one.
This is just a
Yeah,
recolor
Because
of
if that was always there,
this is just a
I'm not
recolor
sure.
of Studio Series, right?
Think?
yeah, but it's like there's like a very large block of detail in the underneath the translucent part, and on the Studio Series one, that's just opaque. So I'm
Yes.
wondering if that's in the Studio Series one. If it is, that's like a lot of budget gone to things you can't see.
I mean, in theory, I can take my Grimlock apart and tell you, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay, let's see here.
I am gonna do that tomorrow
Yeah, no, that's
you do that.
yeah, no,
because I'm
it's
curious.
the leader class Grimlock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's opaque.
Yeah,
So this either like so
yeah.
I'm hoping this is like an original feature. Yeah.
I will check later, and we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Report your
But
findings.
Let's see. There's like a whole list here.
Rise of the Beast. Oh yeah. Auto
It's like
transforming, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Yeah. You've seen these things before as Amazon knockoffs, except now they're a real thing. That's
oh,
pretty much all there is to say.
so the bootleg became real, huh?
The bootleg is
Yeah, the bootleg
real.
became
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Jesus.
Yeah, auto transforming Bumblebee.
Takara,
Holy shit, they look really blocky. Yeah, I don't like the
yeah,
look
like I
of
said, you've
this.
probably seen this exact type of thing before as like a Transformers adjacent thing, except it's now official.
God, that
That's
looks
pretty much it.
awful.
Yeah, just an absolute unit. This thing, Jesus. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like it too much.
Also, Takara Tomy art, diecast Rise of the Beast faction rings have been revealed. Kind of a
Yes,
random
perfect
release,
for the
but whatever.
wedding. Ah, yes, perfect for the wedding.
What a beautiful wedding. Anyway,
Motherfucker. Okay.
uh,
Close the goddamn door now.
uh,
All right.
I can't. I don't want to get up. Anyways, uh,
Yeah, the rings look pretty neat. You
3-0
could
deal.
probably, yeah, ERC.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Uh, I think the rings look like they could be 3D printed. Like they could be, but not like literally. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Um, 3-0 DLX Bumblebee movie RC has been released. It's now shipped to customers, and there's a lot of quality control issues apparently.
Like what? Other than that, it doesn't transform.
Well, I don't think that's a quality issue that was presented beforehand, but
There's like something weird with it.
loose joints,
No, that's
loose
awful.
joints, and like overspray is what I'm hearing.
No, that's bad.
But considering that this is like $300, I would be very annoyed.
Right?
Yeah, it is a. Oh yeah, that's bad.
But yeah,
Honestly, giving like
I'm
her.
not super surprised on the loose. Go ahead.
Honestly, given like the. I don't know. I thought she looked sturdy like first glance. I think you're saying like some of her joints
The
would be
thing is
loose.
that Yeah, the thing is that when you use a lot of metal for joints, things have a tendency to be very loose for some reason.
Right.
So
Oh,
I'm not too surprised that happens.
honestly, I didn't process the metal, the diecast, right? I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
process that part.
because
Never mind. Yeah, now I get it.
because unlike plastic, it doesn't really flex, so it just shears the layers off slowly over time.
And yeah, it's like heavier too. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
I just didn't process that part.
Rise
What
of the
were you
Beast,
going?
Beast Weaponizers, RC and Cheetor 2-pack is now in hand, and it looks better than the Studio Series version somehow.
It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, like it looked more detailed. Yeah, there's like a two side by side comparison of the two right here. Wow,
Yeah, and I think it's actually cheaper. I think it's actually cheaper than the Studio Series version.
I love
that's
how
just
that
sad.
works.
That's just a little sad, but okay.
We have the
And it's scaled.
Toxitron collection.
The scale's
Sorry.
better.
Yeah, it does look like it scales better from the
That's fine.
images.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is to the point where I'm like, did they like accidentally swap the figures or something?
I don't know. It's weird.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised. But oh yeah, Legacy Toxitron Collection Wave 1 Deluxes are now in hand. We have
Hey.
a G2 Side Flight prototype. Uh, fuck, a Laser Cycle who is not Jazz for some reason. But then we have a Jazz who is Jazz, the Orange Jazz, and I forgot who the other one was.
Mirage?
Cheeto flavored jazz.
Mirage.
Cheeto
Mirage.
flavored jazz.
That's what it was, the alligator.
Mirage. Sideswipe. Laser cycle. Okay.
More of the
Those look
Stunticons.
They look really 90s.
They are. We have more
That's
of the
'cause they are.
Stunticons. So this made me think we're getting like a whole like a whole repackage of the Stunticons in the G2 colors.
That'd be interesting.
I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of hoping they do. To be honest, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have more
Uh,
on Centric Titan
um,
Changers, Waves 3 and 4.
I'm I'm kind of worried about how they're gonna do Motormaster though, because I don't think they've ever done a Commander Selects thing before.
Really?
So I don't know how they would do that. And also, it seems
Nice.
like we already have G2 drag Strip and Velocitron, and now the G2 Dead End is in Toxitron. I really hope you don't have to go to like 5 separate exclusive sublines to get a complete G2 Menosaur.
Mm,
That would not
That'd be
be
troublesome.
great,
Yeah.
but at the same
Yeah, that'd
time, like the regular releases themselves aren't exactly easy to find.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's like,
Speaking of that, I ordered a Dead End. I ordered a normal Dead End from Amazon back in March, and it's still not shown up.
oh, darn.
Ripperoonie.
Pepperoni. Rest
Yeah.
in pepperoni.
Anyways, we have some more Titan Changers for.
Yeah,
Ignore the
yeah.
carnage. We have more Titan Changers.
Yeah, we got like Soundwave. You got Optimus Primal, Heater, Starscream. I like how Starscream looks here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Jack will be forced to buy the Soundwave.
Of course he will be.
Sad day.
Bad day?
Also, funny thing. For some reason, my kid keeps wanting to call Soundwave Megatron.
Okay, I don't blame him. I don't know why.
God, that
What else do we have here?
God, that's hilarious.
It's like, dude, you know what Megatron looks like. Why keep calling him that?
So he look
I
mega
just have
Imperfon.
the mental image. I just have the mental image of your kid keeps saying that, and then like her girlfriend just walks in and finds you strangling him.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Just Homer Simpson style strangling him.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, I was gonna say just shaking him up and down. But don't feel bad because I have to buy a Scourge Titan Changer. So I guess we're both in the same boat.
Fair enough. Next
Hmm.
we got some we
I
got
had this
some
here.
color.
Basically,
We got third party Rat Trap.
yeah, Transart BWM07 Metal Mouse getting to recolors, retools. Uh, Rolling Hamster, the brownish black one here, and Plant Rat, the whitish. They're basically like trans metal versions of like Rat Trap retools. They look pretty snazzy.
Yeah.
Rolling Hamster sounds like a progress
Also, I'm
key
gonna.
from 01.
Oh, that's true. That'd be
I
cool.
was just about to say that. You pulled that right out of my head.
Clown to clown
Same-
communication.
Wow, so cool.
Clown to clown communication. Yeah. Also, I think Rolling Hamster it might be on my top 10 third-party names now.
Oh yeah, it's like definitely a cool sounding name. Plant Rat is also cool, but Rolling Hamster.
Plat Rat looks
Yeah,
like
it's like
if Rat Trap was in a snow level in a video game.
Flat Rat? Yeah. This is the winter
It
holiday
does.
version of Rap Crap. I always forget his brain is thankfully exposed.
Yeah.
It does look like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The trans
Oh, well.
metals just had some weird design choices in general. You just kind of have to accept them how they are.
Yeah, fair. Okay. I think that does it for Transformers, right? Unless you have something to add.
I was double checking. I didn't see any
There's-
new
there's-
listings unless I'm missing something.
Right, okay.
There's been rumors of new red figures making their way.
New Red Fingers? Of what?
Of we don't know yet. Just another wave.
I see.
I still have to wonder who's asking for the red figures.
I'm not sure.
You're
I
cutting
feel like
off.
they have an application. Oh, sorry. I feel like they have an application. They're just not using it for it.
Mm. Well, I hope they're really red.
Because there's characters that don't convert in the series that we could use figures of, but they're not doing that. They're just doing characters that do convert.
Like Alita?
No.
Oh. Well, oops.
But like, they did the Earthrise figure of the Quintession Judge who never converted, but they gave it an alt mode regardless. And now they're like doing characters that do have alt modes in red, but doing figures that don't convert. I just like, who is this for?
Some
pretty
really niche demographic? I don't know.
For somebody who likes Transformers but can't take a minute to transform his figures, I guess.
Yeah, and
Bizarre.
they're the same price as the deluxe, and their articulation is sometimes worse.
Yikes.
Which is kind of sad because I know they're supposed to be
Anyways.
modeled off Marvel Legend
What are you gonna
figures.
say?
Huh?
Yeah, it is. They could do like Spike or Kicker or somebody, but no.
Oh well. Hopefully they'll be really red by the end of
Anyways.
this.
Moving on to Kamen Rider Gates. Thoughts?
Yeah. I saw episode 41 to 43 have been interesting. Mostly just like in terms of like Kayla's downfall from Grace. It's unfortunate for him.
And the rise of Neon, surprisingly enough.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. They kind of like that's specifically for episode 43 where they decide to like start to wrap up Neon's little character arc thing by having her father come back
They do.
as Gyago.
Which I know we haven't watched the episode yet for this episode of the podcast, but her fantasy transformation I actually really do like.
No, that's episode 43.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what that?
No, I haven't watched it. Is it actually dubbed on the drive?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh. Okay, well I haven't watched that one yet, but you can still talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I thought I think I like episode 43 the most out of these. Though I did like episode 42 because of Keiwa finally beating up Daichi and putting him into the hospital.
That's very
That's
satisfying.
Good. Yeah, that menace is finally gone for now. But yeah, the whole world got revived. It honestly makes sense that Keiwa switch backfired in episode 43. Just because like he decided to like bring back everybody who died during the Desire Grand Prix. But he didn't really think that everyone would be good. He didn't consider the maniacs.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. His family died twice.
I feel like
Sarah specifically.
I feel like
Two times.
I feel like you just summed up the entirety of the human race in like one sentence. We didn't consider the maniac, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. So now Kay was just like this in this angsty mode, and it already hear people calling him a hypocrite because like he used to be like, "Oh, let's save the world." He's having a moment.
He's just having his Spider-Man 3 moment. It's fine. He's just having his Spider-Man 3 moment. It's fine. Just let him be.
Just wait till he takes the black suit off. He'll be fine.
Honestly, what's most unfortunate about this is that the actor Kaywa's actor has been getting blasted by the fans over this.
Yikes.
Yeah, just like DMs into Twitter. Just
This
like, oh, you're
every time. This happens every time with every fandom, and I don't get it. Very seldom are the actors the ones writing for their own characters.
Yeah, blame Takahashi. He's a weird writer.
It's also called character progression. Whether or not it's good character progression is debatable, but still.
Yeah, like if the character, yeah, it's just like if the character is the exact same at the end as they are at the start, we've done something wrong.
Well, to be fair, that kind of worked for certain characters, but even then they kind of changed to some capacity.
Also, he's a Reiwa secondary writer, so he was supposed to have his edgy moment at some point.
Yeah, so unfortunate for Bully
That's
Kawa.
true.
Yeah,
Bully Kawa.
what Bully Kawa? In terms of like character, right? I just gotta mention this right now. Basically, I don't know if I mentioned this, but personally, a friend of mine have been like comparing Kamen Rider Gates to Metal Gear Solid 4 and comparing Takahashi to Kojima. Just in terms like they have pretty good ideas, but they're
Yeah, you
not
mentioned
that
this.
strong of a writer. What?
I said, yeah, you did mention this last time.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. Honestly, I feel like Takahashi's general formula for like writing stuff, it's good for like a more basic show. Like especially with Zero One, personally right now, I think that's like the peak of Takahashi's work in terms of the Kamen Rider. Meanwhile, with Keats, in a vacuum, it seems kind of unfocused here and there. But in a sort of retrospect of sorts, there's kind of some sense here. There is kind of a point, maybe, but it's like kind of messy with the execution a little bit. I don't know.
I will
What do you
say,
guys think?
I will say, Kawa's arc is still better than Daiji's from Revice.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yep. Although that's not difficult, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. Because like at least Kayla has been getting like a proper motivation to be edgy. Because like Senna was the glue that kept them together. That was
Yeah.
like her dying was like the last straw. So it's like, oh, there's like a clear. This makes sense why he's here now.
There's a Spider-Man effect going on where he is literally one bad day away from killing everybody.
Definitely, fortunate. At least Neon's like a good female character.
Yeah. Now the question is, where is this land on the scale of like Andrew Garfield to PS4 Endgame kind of thing?
Ooh.
I say Tobey
Where
Maguire.
does that fall on the scale?
I would like to
It
say
falls on
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, Spider-Man 3. Because he's bullied Kawa. Moti, you should know this. It's been obvious.
I would put it more on like, I would put it more like Far From Home. I think it's a little bit closer to that.
Really? In terms of like having like a good boy being hired. I don't know. At least we're talking about Gates.
Yeah, pretty
As far
much.
as I know, we're still being relevant.
We also saw
Yeah,
Neon's father as a common rider.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Yago. That's episode 43. It's nice to see that the fantasy buckle didn't go scrumped, because like people have been like have been theorizing that the fantasy buckle will be like a movie thing or not appear at all, given how like a lot of the smaller race buckles, like armed fire or armed mechanical armor weren't being a thing. But at least it's nice to know that the main big buckles, like Fantasy Monster, what else? Uzmak 3, all of those have been squared off. Those are going to become a thing. On that note, might as well mention now, the Fantasy Buckle is going to be like a premium Bandai item. So, whoops.
Oof.
Is anyone surprised at this point?
No.
I still wish there was a Time Fire reference.
Yeah. I think it would have been cool if the transformation for Yago had like the shining particles thing, like with Time Fire, before it exploded. You know?
Also, kind of neat that Neon changed her
Yeah.
henshin pose.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's character development.
It's a little more serious than her little cat thing that she usually has going on.
Yeah, maybe she's just getting good. I don't know.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Is she as
So,
good as is she good as Kamara Jean?
Cover Jean.
Yeah.
That's a good question because like with Jean, her whole character arc was kind of tangled together with Aguilera slash Hana, and I think that's good because like these two work off each other, they make each other stronger. I like this pairing, this dynamic. But in terms of like a singular vacuum story with just like one female writer on her own, I think Neon wins in that case. Because with Jean's deal, that was sorted out really quickly, and the rest of the show was like her dynamic with Hana. But Neon is like, oh, this is just like herself. Mainly, she's like the only female writer that survived this long.
Hey, can you guys give me just 1 second?
Yeah, what's up?
Hold on 1 second. I gotta check on something.
Sure.
Okay. What do you think of the recent episodes, Mochi?
They've definitely been more interesting than the last couple have.
Yeah,
Or the last couple before these, I meant.
Yeah, personally, I think the latter episodes of these have been like kind of better. They've been trying to like work off like whatever whatever the middle arc has been wrecking up. At least they're trying to make it work. I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Okay. I definitely didn't steal your Skywarp away.
You better not have.
Something happened.
There's no need to check.
No, everything's fine. I just thought I was hearing something outside my room.
Happens. So Jack, how do you feel
That
about
wasn't
Geats?
the sound of me stealing your Skywarp. Oh,
Duh.
sorry.
Don't worry, the security system will get you later.
Oh no.
Anyway, what was your question, Nima?
How do you feel about Kamara Geats so far?
I mean, I've liked it. I know the story has been kind of all over the place, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, I think I told this to Mochi already, but personally, it's like I think the latter episodes have been trying to like make it work. It kind of feels a little bit more organized after like the middle area of Geats.
There's always that weird middle area in Comrade seasons where it's just I don't think they know what to do to fill up the time slot.
Yeah.
So to be fair, what? Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, pretty much every season in Heisei and Reiwa has had that little weird thing. Not always necessary in the middle, but there's always the
That weird
11
section
or
of
12 episodes where it's just like, what am I watching here?
Yeah, true.
There was that one like Rider War, whatever it was in X-Aid, the Thouser arc in Zero
Build.
One, the war, the
Build had
war
that.
in Build, yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I found like the whole war arc was built to be more enjoyable. I don't know, maybe it's like a build bias,
More
but I found it more enjoyable. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
brought
like,
Gintoku as a rider, and I enjoy Gintoku, but still,
honestly, no. I feel
Well, I
like,
meant,
like at least compared to like build and Geats right now, I like build stuff better because like there's like a better translation to it. I feel, but
yeah.
who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind when I rewatch build and rewatch Geats at some point. I do want to rewatch build though. I like that season. Any other thoughts about Kamen Rider?
We have the 4 Gates personalities in the upcoming movie.
For example.
Yeah, that's the main plot of the movie, more or less. It's just that there's Grand Priest thing, and they had like fight against Geet's ex, who was this like clown-looking person who was trying to be edgy, but oh well. And part of this plot is that Ace himself has been split into four. There's this image here. There's Happy Ace that represents Ace's luck. Cowboy Ace that represents his power. Bard Ace is no one really knows yet, but I'm guessing it's like his charisma.
He's the bard, just don't question it.
Yeah, they're chaotic. And Please Ace here is the brains, his wisdom, tactics. So that would be happening. Hopefully they'll be good.
Getting vibes of that like one Teen Titans episode where Raven split like a rainbow for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm also they're also one Native American away from a YMCA special.
Almost. They just need to like give Ray some mustache and we're good.
This does kind of look like the Village People now that you mention.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. One of them just needs a mustache and we're good.
We also have a CSM V3 belt.
Yeah, the Double Typhoon.
Oh yeah.
The link I provided here is like from Toku Collectibles, but I should provide more or less the same information. But yeah, it's just like a complete selection modification version of the Double Typhoon. So if you're like a Kamen Rider V3 fan, this is for you.
Yeah.
I expect like the normal CSM editions and such, voice lines, quality of life, bigger. It's in pre-orders according to like Toku Collectibles right now, but expect it to be released around January of 2024 or February of the same year, 2024.
Nice.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks pretty good. All the show up CSMs that they've done so far do seem like genuine.
Oh yeah, really show accurate.
Although that is probably just because the last versions of these belts that we had were from the 70s. So
That's fair.
Yeah, if anything that deserves a complete selection modification is the Showa belts.
yeah, true.
Yeah. Let's see. I had like this little
we
section that
also
talks about the Kamen Rider Geats music videos. I watched them quickly before we started, but the first part is like odds and ends, which is more so focused on Dean and Baraba. For some weird reason, the whoever uploaded this, it just decides like merge the music videos together. So it's like we got the zine version, which is like a domestic fantasy of zine with Ace for some reason, and then the second half is just Baraba just being edgy.
Yeah.
I think I saw that music video too. But yeah, I do see that they've basically done all the they've done like music videos for all of them, or at least looking through YouTube here, Star of the Stars of the Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second video is just like the three music videos of Geats, Tycoon, and Nago. It's like a weird tone shift because like Ace is like this little brass band looking cool shit. Tycoon is like this edgy mode, and then Nago is just like, oh, here's like a cute little domestic house life thing. It's like, okay, weird.
Right.
You shouldn't have crammed this into like one video. I thought they were cool though. Good music.
Yeah, the songs are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully they'll separate the videos into separate songs, and for like the music video, whatever the insert scene soundtrack later on.
Yeah.
Who knows? Down
Also,
here we got
premium releases of the mission boxes with desire cards and a piece of foam. Bandai, what the hell?
I shall put my spaghetti in it.
Yeah, basically these mission boxes are like themed after Buffa, Tycoon, Nago, and that's it. They're just like really fancy storage units with like the storage foam where you can like store your driver and your ID core into. But that's pretty much it. Just like more storage options.
And this is another release of these boxes. And if you're trying to get these ones, it's probably going to be no less than $60, where you can just have the original boxes that you bought and just go to Walmart and buy the foam for like $3.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing you can do.
I was recently buying a polyfoam the other week, and I can tell you, you can get like 2 square feet of it for like $13. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I think the only benefit to that is like, you don't have to like carve the shape into it. But honestly, based on like the shape of the ID cores and the driver, that's probably like a simple endeavor to do.
Just cut out a square and a circle, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tactical lunchbox. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Next, we have the premium Baroba and premium
Kekera. This is basically this is generally a thing for the Memorial Laser Razorizer. So it's like, voice lines from the supporters, better quality sounds, whatever. But the main thing with this is that as a pre-order bonus, you get the premium Barbara and premium Kekera cards for some reason, and that's just weird.
Quick tangent. I think they only made these forms just so they didn't have to animate Baroba and Kekera's regular forms.
Yeah, because like last time they were like these huge things, and of course they wouldn't. I think now that I think about it, I think that Kekera's rider form only appeared once ever.
I'm pretty sure
that was like for the Barbara fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the case.
Yeah, weak. Another interesting thing to know is what?
Is it just me, or is the Memorial Laser extremely fast coming into existence after the DX? Like, that was just no time at all.
I mean, it wasn't like a direct, this exists now. It was like a few months after the case, but I guess so. I don't know. It looks nice.
It just feels like there's some hesitance to buying DX now when you know there's gonna like a week from now.
Well, it's like I always say, it's like you can either get the cheap version, or you could get that's also serviceable, or you could get like this high-end version that has all the voice lines or whatever. Looks nicer, maybe it feels nicer. I don't know. Personally, I just go with the DX most of the time because, like, budget. And as I said, it's like a serviceable version for like my needs in terms of like the roleplay toys. And I don't understand Japanese, so it's like the voice lines aren't worth it most of the time. You know what I
mean? Rumors for Gotchard is what we have next.
Yeah, basically this just goes more to. They just asked like more detail.
Should probably mention those cards are only a pre-order bonus from the.
I did.
July 3rd to July 5th. Never mind, you can't get them anymore. Why did I bring that up?
I already said that we're like a pre-order. We're like a week off. This is what happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Rumors for Gotchard.
Yeah, the screenwriter is Hiroki Kita. He did, if I remember correctly, I forgot. Main director Koichi Sakamoto. That guy did Ultraman Gates and Ultraman Trigger. So that's going to be interesting. His power is determined by the power of the script. So hopefully the screenwriter and the head writer does a good job. For the driver, it's supposedly going to have like an LED screen similar to how the King Odor will be used. So like the Odor caliber. So I assume it's like this opaque piece, and then the lights shine through it. And probably there's just been this weird rumor surrounding the Tertiary Rider, where in this game it says DK is an alternate version of Kamen Rider DK. So it's like this just like adds on to like the weird Tertiary Rider nonsense with Gotchard.
There's a part of me that, the majority of me really thinks that this isn't true because it just sounds so left field.
It really does.
It is, but
however,
the weird thing though,
some small part of me really wants this to be true because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, like there's like this image going around of like this fancy looking Decade, and I don't even know if that's true or not. Yeah, it's like golden,
The image
jeweled, whatever.
The image is fan art. I can tell you that much.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's just like in terms of like the tertiary writer, it's just like this weird rumors surrounding this guy. No one really knows it's gonna be Decade exactly. Actually, that reminds me. Some guy asked Decade himself during like a gaming stream in his YouTube channel or whatever, or Twitch. I don't remember. And all he's had to say is like, I'm not gonna answer that. So it's like either people are just thinking it's like he's just either playing with people right now or just like yeah. It's like a general he's just fucking with us. Maybe. So who knows really.
It would be interesting to see him coming back. Especially
even though I mean it would be interesting if he came back. But at the same time, he's doing his own thing with the Pink Garo X8 whatever. I should really watch that.
That is actually a good analogy for the designs of Pink.
It is. It's like Garo X8. Yeah.
Have you guys actually ever watched any Garo?
No, but that's on the Toku drive, so I'm simultaneously interested in not really.
I actually forgot which ones I watched, but I did watch a couple of episodes a couple of years back, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
I watched a video from Marco Satsu about it before.
It's just it's not my tempo.
It's not the vibe. Like it looks cool, looks more serious, but it's like I'm in it for the cheese most of the time, really. With Tokusatsu.
It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same problem that I had with Ultraman, where this is really good, not gonna watch it.
Okay.
Just because it's like I don't know.
I felt Enigma's disappointment there.
Like,
yeah.
Well, I wasn't doing that to attack him. I was making a comparison. It's just like you ever feel like this is good, but you can't force your brain to get into it.
I mean, that was
kind of like that.
I mean, that was me when I was trying to watch like Showa era Ultraman when I was trying to get into it a few years back.
My main advice for Showa era Ultraman is that you can't just like, since they're like mostly episodic, you can just like watch whatever random one you can. I would say like pick at least 10 to watch and just like move on.
Just 10 episodes to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least the first and last episode and whatever you want in the middle. Just 10.
I tried to I did a similar thing when I tried to watch I tried to watch Ichigo and I was like, I respect what this represents, but also no thank you.
Yeah. Because, like, there's, like, what, 80-something episodes of Ichigo? And it's like, that's too long for this kind of show.
But before they made the 45 to 50 episode format.
Yeah, that's 80 episodes is a nightmare. Like, good for you. This is more co-writer content, but, like, I don't want it.
I understand that it was in the early 1970s, but some special effects parts that made me laugh. That's very rare.
Oh, I love practical effects. They're great to me.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah. Also, Starfish Hitler.
Indeed.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Jesus. Anyways.
What?
Moving on, I think we can move over to some Sentai stuff. What we got?
No, we didn't. Wait, no, did we? No, we didn't bring up the race buckle yet.
Oh, right.
Or the.
Okay, this is like a factory leak. Yeah, we basically got the Gotcha driver and what looks to be like a Gotcha race buckle. It is like a factory leak, so this is gonna get as real as it gets. The driver itself looks cool for Gotchard. As for the raise buckle, though, some people have been saying that this might be a card reader, and that might be true, given how in the image here it has like this little AAA battery. No, it's cell battery, whatever it's called. It has a compartment for batteries, so it will likely have electronics in it. I say it will depend on like how big the card reader is. So like it might be like limited to like certain sounds, or it'll be a case where it's like the card itself will just like push some buttons in order to like make the sounds. I don't know. It looks interesting though.
You know what it kind of reminds me of now that I'm looking at closer?
Yeah, what?
You guys ever see that video that went around a few years back of like some kind of Kamen Rider exhibit, and they had some kind of like these crazy insane concept drivers there?
The touchscreen thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about?
Like
the touchscreen one, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. See it?
Yeah, there's also one that used smoke, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's one that used like steam or smoke.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite one. Just because like I like robots. Yeah.
Although if that one ever came out, it'd probably be like $1 million.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
I don't think
at least it looks cool.
As expensive as there are train sets that do that for not that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, do you want to go? Do you want to go have to pour water in your driver every time you want?
Fair.
I don't want to do that, but it's cool. We already mentioned like premium and what?
I'll probably be like, huh, I wonder if Gatorade works in this, and break it immediately.
That'd be awful.
Pour Monster Energy drink in there.
Get some kind of weird green smoke.
What? Kamen Rider Kyle? Is that what you're trying to be?
Kyle?
Breaking drywall finish.
Yes.
Breaking drywall finish! Lordy. We already brought up the Premium Fantasy Raise Buckle. That's gonna be Premium Bandai. Recently, the previous Bandai Soundcore ID core sets have been released. So, and that comes with the design cards of like Geats, Tycoon, Buffalo, Nago. So, and with these, along with the high specs, the belt straps for the Desire Driver, this eventually makes the Desire Driver CSM essentially.
As close as it could be to that, yeah.
Yeah, this is like if you want like a low cost CSM, this is it. This is good as it gets.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing they could really do is in these sound clips in as a single BGM or voice line button, and then fill the. That would be all they could actually do with the CSM if they made one.
Yeah, so just like add in add in. The only thing we would have to do for like an actual CSM would be like add in the background music and maybe update it to include some new sounds. But why would you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have the 20th anniversary FIZE stuff.
Next
FIZE.
Yeah, we got like a more proper image of the suit itself, along with some dates.
Yeah.
Basically,
I don't know if I vibe with the suit, but carry on.
Yeah, basically, in the Kamen Rider exhibition, the new FIZE suit in the motorcycle, the Auto Beijing, will appear in the Osaka venue from July 15th to December 3rd. So that's gonna be cool if you're there. Personally, I think the suit looks pretty okay.
Yeah,
Kind of wish it had more like the touch phone aspect to it here in the suit, but I think it's like mostly okay. Also, if you think the image is weirdly cropping out with the top end where the helmet is, that's normal. It's just like a weird visor thing with the suit. I just don't have like a good image to like show that. But yeah, it's there.
All right.
Also,
Hmm?
2 PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got some stuff
we
from
have some-
Simon Bennett.
Yeah. Simon Bennett has suspended his account.
This is like old news, but
So these are the last updates we have. We've already gone over this. Never mind.
I guess so. Yeah. Oops. Oops.
However, he does say that there is a new theme song will be. Thank God.
Yeah. No more of the weak stories. No obligatory comedy duos, and return to practical explosions, and no filler. So hopefully this will be a good show without the filler.
It's starting to sound like it was like the Mystic Force. Was that Disney era?
Mystic Force, yeah, that was Disney era.
Yeah, it's sounding like they're trying to take that kind of approach from when they were from that era.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
A little bit, yeah.
This kind of sounds a little bit like RPM. Disney was gonna cancel the show originally, so they're basically like, we don't care what you. So go ahead, because at the time RPM was going to be the last ever. So this is kind of sounding like that.
Yeah, true. And
also, Cosmic Fury merch has been U.S. Targets.
I actually think I personally saw the thing you posted a picture of here.
Zenith Raider set.
Yeah, I think I've actually personally seen this in store.
That's good news. That means it's slowly trickling out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And
also,
a more major note, Power Rangers Hyperforce is going to get its own comic.
Yep. Let us know in the comments if you want us to read that comic.
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
Which honestly reminds me, I have yet to read issue 2 of the 01 comic, and I probably have like 2 or 3 other issues I need to pick up from my local comic place that I have yet to do.
Yeah, that's. I honestly forgot the 01 comic existed. Not gonna lie.
I kind of did too.
I wanted to read it, but when I asked the guy at the counter if they had it in, he said, "What common?"
Fair enough.
Let's go.
See you, I guess.
Well, oh well.
Also, when I read this post, they have Moon Knight as a, but then I realized they have one of the artists who worked on Moon Knight working on this comic. But for a split second, I thought there was a crossover.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got for Power Rangers, so we have Sentai.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about episode 17 to 19 of King Oger?
Been pretty
good.
You
watch those? It's pretty good. I like how
King Oger so far. I said I've been enjoying King Oger so far.
Yeah, it's been like a nice contrast to Geats. Yeah, King Oger is the antidepressant that we all need. I did like how Kaguragi's plan in scheming had finally gone full circle with it getting Gira his power up, the crown, the super crown? I forgot his name. Founder's crown. Yeah. There we go. I did like that form actually.
I still say it looks. I still say it looks more like a final form than it does just the first power up.
There's a weird benefit to having the final form so early on, because like
I suspect that it isn't actually the final form. It just looks like one. Like the design language is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda. It looks more appropriate for like this kind of like final form thing, like Don Momotaro. I think the only real benefit to having this kind of form early on would be like you get you get the marketing for it out of the way, and then you can like do normal stuff afterwards. Cause like there's like those series of episodes where it's like, show off the new toy, blah 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 blah. I guess this like gets that squared off right away. But the fight with it was actually pretty cool. I also like the power. I also like the new monster, Daigogu, right?
Yeah, Daigogu.
Yeah, I thought that guy was pretty cool. Other than that, I really did like how Yanma and Jeremy became bros in episode 19.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, both of them decided to like clown on Reculus. It's also nice to see that the karma behind Reculus has finally come to bite him in the ass.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. Overall, I think it was a good series of episodes. Pretty good, pretty good.
Looks like we also have a Memorial Gerdelinger being released.
Oh yeah, that was released recently. Huh?
Enigma, you forgot to mention the new form.
Oh yeah. We got the mecha, right?
No, the new form.
The God King Oja?
King Kuwagata Oja.
No, this.
Oh.
Obviously this.
Oh!
Final form.
Kitty.
But yeah,
the kitty deserves it.
Yes.
Yeah, he really does.
I already forgot the name. I already forgot what it's called.
I'm gonna mention this now. Along with the release of the Crown Lance, we're later gonna get the DX release of the DX Caucasus Kabuto Castle and / King Caucasus Kabuto, along with the Hercules Axe weapon. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. I like it more in its tank mode mostly.
Yeah.
And along with this, we're gonna get God King Oja, which pretty much clusters all the mecha so far into one. As you can see, we got Rolling Hammer and the Snake. Yeah. Yeah, basically everything just combined together, which is like glorious.
Too bad it's like $400.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's the tragedy of all this, that the King Oja choice, the DX mecha itself, is really, really good. It's just really, really expensive too. So it's like, oh god.
Yeah, you've got alienating a lot of your customer base when the base mecha is $100.
Yeah. Freaking inflation.
And Arbor Ranger with Dawn Brothers.
Yeah, this week. I think we already knew about this, but we actually got a neat little trailer and some dates for it, actually, for once. So that's nice. August 29th, August 27th is going to be the distribution for it. And I assume it's going to coincide with the release of the 20th anniversary Arbor Ranger movie. So that'll be nice.
We also have some stuff for Kiryu.
Yeah, there's like more rumors, and the only legitimacy is the poster of it. It's like this Dukamon looking guy. But basically, later on in King Oja, supposedly, the Kyoryu Red will cameo, and we'll get a new form, and all that, new weapon, new thing. Kuwagata use Denchi for some reason, even though it's not Dinosaur. And he's gonna get a new mecha of Kyoryugen.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say what we're thinking. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, why is he here now? And why is he on his planet? This is not his planet. What the hell?
Who knows?
Who knows, indeed. But yeah, basically it's just gonna be like a cute little. What I want to call like a little quick thing where it just celebrates Kyoryuger for like a hot minute. So we're gonna get like a new Gabari revolver, I think, or the caliber actually, because like swords. A new Zudenchi for yeah, new Zudenchi for Kuwagata, and a new mecha.
I'm just like confused about the logistics of this because it's like it is Kyoryuger's 10th anniversary.
Yes.
I understand that,
Mm-hmm.
but like they've never done it like this where they like merge it with another thing. You know what I mean? With the ongoing Sentai.
Honestly, I'm kind of familiar with this kind of thing, and that happened with Ultraman Trigger and Decker, where Trigger cameoed in Decker and got like this weapon that serves as that basically is meant for a hit for Trigger and Decker. That's the only type of thing similar to this.
Like, in this case, it's like we're already doing Opera Rangers, and I feel like they would just celebrate those two in a group as opposed to involving King Oger.
Just have like a dinosaur movie.
And also them introduce. Yeah, and also them making a new Gabari caliber and a new Judenchi without announcing like Memorial Kyoryuger stuff seems very un-Bandai.
Yeah, it's really strange. If it ends up being true, then hey, that'd be cool. A new Gabari revolver. If the original releases have been hard to find for you guys,
Yeah. I'll admit I haven't been tracking one down, but that would be good.
Yeah, if this is gonna be a closest release to like closest thing to like a re-release of the original thing. This was like King Oger sounds. But yeah, if these end up to be true, that'd be cool.
I would just say that if this is true, then if this turned out to be true, then I find it hilarious that Bandai will do this and not a Mobirath with an SD card.
Right.
Yeah. Honestly, an SD card that'd be a game changer for all this.
Yeah. And they wasted it on Saber.
Yeah, unfortunately. Anything else to note?
Not for that Sentai. I can think of.
Ultraman, I guess.
We actually have Ultraman stuff to talk about because we have Blazar finally here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Did you guys watch episodes 1 and 2?
I've only watched 1.
Okay.
I didn't watch either.
I really like both the episode 1 and 2. For episode 1, I really like the vibe of it. It felt like really inspired by the Shin Ultraman movie. Just in terms of like, it's straight to business. Here's the Kaiju counter, and here's how our guys are gonna handle it. I also like how it focuses on Gento, our main guy, our main boy, and how his whole deal is. I really like that. And the Kaiju fight was, Blazer's debut. I thought it was pretty interesting since Blazer himself acts like this primordial caveman hunter type of Ultraman. So to be fair, we kind of got an idea of this back in the interviews where Taguchi said that this Ultraman is gonna be more primitive compared to like the others so far. And I liked it. Pretty good fight. Pretty metal that he ripped off Bazanga's arms, like the shell gun, whatever. It's just monster blood, blue.
That's metal as fuck.
It is metal as fuck. Meanwhile, with episode 2, it really shows how the humor of Ultraman Blazer is gonna be, because like it's similar to like the first episode. It's also grounded. Episode 2, even like with the humor of it, it's more human like blunder rather than like comedy. Like a realistic comedy, like we need a pen, help. Pretty funny. I also like Gyarados too. It's been a while since we got like a proper fish monster, and Ultraman for a hot minute. I like the fight. Pretty good. I like, yeah, pretty good.
Also, it was Tsuburaya's birthday last
on
week.
July 7th. Yeah, sorry for being like almost 10 days off.
And
Happy birthday, Tsuburaya.
It was also Ultraman Day back on the 10th.
Yeah, we would have celebrated it, but life happened.
We also have a Ultraman Hawaiian looking shirt.
Yeah, Mochi found this and showed it to me at some point. I don't know where the store is at all. Maybe if you look up like Ultraman clothing store, then maybe you'll find something. I do like the pattern on it. It's very nice.
I don't know why, but this is just so fucking funny.
Why is it so funny?
I don't know. The shirt, it just makes me laugh. I don't know. It looks like something people would wear in like a retirement home, but it's Ultraman thing.
I
don't know why that's funny.
Just imagine
You specifically said that I would wear it in my retirement home. The joke's on you. I'll wear it every day.
Yeah.
Just imagine the middle-aged dude on the beach wearing this.
And it was me all along.
Yeah, Enigma really said, "Joke's on you. I'm into that shit."
He really did.
I am into this shit. I like to collect Hawaiian shirts if I can.
I will say I will not pay $120 for it.
Yeah, me neither. I was so excited for this, like initially, and then I saw the price. I was like, kill me.
Yeah, I was actually grabbing this because I was like, Enigma's gonna win, and it was $120. I guess that's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anytime soon.
Next we got
later to have the money.
Next we got some.
It only cost $120 if you get
for $120. For $120, let's see. I could get like a couple Switch games with that money.
Spend the shirt $120. The feel of it priceless.
Yeah.
The taste of
that tagline.
Also
taste of regret.
Next we got some fireworks that happened from the looks of it with Ultraman.
It's not actually fireworks. It's more so like those Japanese drone displays.
Oh, was it a drone show?
Yeah, it was a drone show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty cool actually. It was like this kind of thing happened before. Like there's like hopefully we can provide the link in the description below for like the short, but basically it's like a little drone show that showed off some Ultraman Blazer stuff. This kind of type of thing happened before. I saw like a short that had like a drone show that formed King Joe, and that was pretty good, pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we'll provide the link in the description below so you can watch that.
It looks like somebody also hacked the Blazer brace that tries to add 10 times fast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though.
Neither will I.
Yeah, there's like 360 sounds in it, but before we get into that, there has been announced SH Figure Arts Ultraman Blazer figure. Even though there's like only there's only been 2 episodes, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And second thing, there's been like a partnership between the official Ultraman fandom wiki and Ultraman Blazer Tsuburaya itself. That will last until the end of August. And then it basically serves as an official wiki update. So that's pretty cool, actually. Tsuburaya acknowledging the fandom. Really cool, really cool. But yeah, back to the Blazer brace. Basically, Crane Joe, we got the links here. Basically, Crane Joe hacked it, and basically we found out that there's like 360 sounds within it. I'll just tell you this now. Most of the sounds are like duplicates of the other. Like, there's duplicates of the Blazer transformation sound, some legacy transformation sounds here and there. but the main variation within them is like with the LED display or the voice lines, maybe both too. Because like, it's gonna have like the same display pattern, but it has like different voices from Gento or Blazer. So it's like, okay, that's cute, but along those lines, there's like duplicate sounds of like, say, what Ultra 7, right? The Ultra 7 sounds, and it just like shows you like this generic purple blue display, and just like, oh, this is disappointing. On that note, though, among all those, there's like these two sets of these two sounds that imply like maybe two different forms for Blazer, and we'll go over one of them in like rumor mill below. But basically, one of them is like a final form, maybe, and the second one may be like an armor monster thing, maybe. But we'll see in the future. But in that note, we got like a lot of rumors for Blazer here, and the main thing of it is like we got like some week of the Tilsonite sword, and some images of like what could be the Foodron armor. So as you can see here, and well, there's a podcast. So, oops. But basically, like we might get like some unarmored form thing for Blazer in the future, called the Foodron armor. It might come with a weapon that combined with the Tilsonite sword to form the Tilsword Lancer. So, hey, we're gonna get more Toyline stuff in the future.
Nice.
And along with these rumors, there's gonna be some monsters, some soft beat figures of Blazer and a great battle set, more soft beat kaiju figures, and the Foodron armor, that kind of thing. Where let's see here, yeah, and two new kaiju: Blood Giburaga, a three-headed monster, and Valoron, the dark and ominous figure. And based on like the tone of it, it might be like a serious monster that Blazer will have to fight in the future. Maybe like a halfway point type of deal.
Huh.
Yeah, who knows? Overall, pretty cool Blazer stuff. I like the look of the Tiltonite sword too. Yeah. An interesting thing is that with the armor into Tiltonite sword itself, people already, this is based on the interview, but basically these things are going to be made by Blazer himself by the corpses of monsters. And so with like say with the Tiltonite sword itself, that's gonna be made out of the parts from Baragon. So that's gonna be interesting when it comes out. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of Ultraman Blazer.
Cool.
You guys have anything else to note?
Not really.
All right.
So we got just some extra stuff here. One that you wanted to talk about for some reason, the cancellation of the live-action Powerpuff Girls movie.
No, it's not. No, it's like a live-action TV show.
Or a TV show.
It's like back then, like a while back, there was like this thing about like a CW live-action Powerpuff Girls show series. Thankfully, that's just dead now. Thank God that's dead.
Hold on. It was CW?
Yeah, I just had the same reaction.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was CW specifically. And I'm only mentioning this now because it's officially dead. They're no longer developing the show. It's dead. It's over. It's gone. And thank God we dodged a bullet there, huh?
That's like... Yeah, that's like trying to turn Johnny Bravo into a crime drama.
Yeah, good luck trying to get through that with a womanizer macho man.
Johnny Bravo would not be okay in this day and age, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, he would be seen as like sexist or a womanizer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but hey, that's dead. Hooray!
Yep.
CW Powerpuff Girls is dead. Hooray!
Another one of those things where I'm just like, I thought this was a good idea, and why?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know, for some reason there's like a specific era in like media where it just takes like a kids show and it makes it more serious for the adults for some godforsaken reason. Maybe they think it looks cool. I don't know. I wouldn't say it does. Just watch
They're not even.
just watch the Powerpuff Girls movie instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah.
Also, Godzilla.
Yeah. Godzilla -1. A week we were supposed to like show this a week back, but we got busy. But basically, like we were supposed to like show the trailer reveal times on July 11th for the movie, and well, that isn't relevant now. But now we got like the actual trailer for the movie itself, Godzilla -1, and that will release on December 1st. And I heard it might follow the Shin Godzilla continuity, but you know, take it with a grain of salt, though.
I shall.
Yeah. Overall, it looks pretty cool. And one last thing to note: a Good Smile Figma figure of the Emmy from Metroid Dread. You can actually pre-order it right now. Looks pretty snazzy.
Is that supposed to be like huge?
Huge. I don't know about like the specific measurements, but let's see here.
Well, I meant in relevance to the Samus figure.
It looks pretty flexible. Oh shit! Actually, okay. I found like an actual scale for this thing. Hold on. Here you go. It's definitely bigger than the Samus figure.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it also comes with a cute little stand, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Expect
expect
this to be released around May 2024 or October 2024 for Americans. $150 according to Toku Collectibles.
That is in terms.
What?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I think that's about it in terms of document stuff. Anybody else have?
Not really.
I'm gonna try to expand. I'm trying to collect more of the raise buckles. For geese. The show itself is dubious, but I do like the toy line. So I'm trying to continue my collection from that. By mainly getting the main big raise buckles. Ninja Beat, Powered Builder, and now Fantasy, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that over time, whenever possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been after all I say after all these years, but after I tried to read some of the Generation Selects. I don't recommend doing that if you value your sanity.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that a few days ago.
What are the Generations of Selects?
It's Transformers manga.
Generation. Yeah, basically, the Japanese Generation Selects line with every figure you buy. And it's basically the same thing as the Legends manga. In that sense, in that it's just like a little packing thing. And they did one like that for Vlog. And general concept, but Selects just takes it to a completely new level.
Also,
there's literally a point in the. Well, just to give you an idea of how crazy this is, there's literally a point Ravage turns into a Matrix.
To a Matrix?
Why?
Yeah. I do not know.
That's something.
So it's specifically the fall. It's also specifically the fall of Cybertron Ravage for some reason.
Why that one specifically? What the hell? Okay, this is like a last minute thing. You finish your thing. Go on.
What?
No, you finish your thing.
Oh, but basically the general of the Flex mod is that there's this group called the Primus Vanguard, which is made up of 7 orders, which are designated by color. So there's like the black, the purple order, the red order, blue order, so on and so forth. And they're represented by a prime who has a matrix artifact, and each group represents something. And you might hear that and go like, "Oh, this sounds like a good general kind of Infinity type story device." But just the choices they make are interesting. For example, the White Order represents, and I'm being entirely serious here, ice and police themed Rudecos.
So like, what was that legacy figure called? Autobahn? It's like one of the new legacy figures for the animated universe.
Oil Trooper.
Yeah, Auto Trooper. Is he there?
I would assume so.
I see. Okay.
Also, for some reason, I don't know if one of the writers, but all the other 6 orders are called the Order, like White Order, Blue Order, but the Black Order is actually called the Black Parade.
Really? Did they really want to sneak that
like,
in without anyone noticing?
I don't know what else to think. I'm just like, okay, maybe there's some story significance, but I read the entire thing and fan.
What?
I guess.
Someone's just an emo music fan, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. It threw me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Also, do you two care about spoilers at all?
Go for it.
No.
Okay, so the finale of this is basically Megatron basically turns into Cell from Dragon Ball.
Cell, really? Huh.
He's just absorbing people?
No, he's just like, he gains a new form every like.
Oh.
He turns into Galvatron, just a normal Galvatron, and then becomes Super Megatron, and then he steals Star Convoy's Silver Matrix, and then becomes he's like a Kamen Rider for some reason in terms of forms.
Ah, Jesus.
And it's like, I'm looking at the list of names so I can remember. It becomes Megatron Omega, and then Ultra Megatron Omega, and then Ultra Megatron Omega. I am totally lost.
Super Omega's Universe Megatron. Oh.
Ultra
Thanos.
Megatron Omega Max.
Super Ultra Mega Alpha Megatron Beta Smash.
Yeah, basically, I would just like to congratulate the Transformers writers for actually
picking up this shit.
I didn't think it could be done, but they did it.
Omega Megatron Megazord.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you should say that.
Oh God.
Why?
Yeah, because he like reaches into a parallel universe. Megatron.
Why will he go to like a parallel universe? What?
Yeah, he just reaches into a parallel universe and grabs like two of them, then fuses them something called the Gold Matrix, and then becomes Gold Megatron. And then he divides himself into 8 and basically becomes the Sentai.
Mega. That's not the Sentai. Megatron Ranger.
Yeah, but if I haven't mentioned up to this point, basically
what?
Canonicity for the gist of this manga is basically Takara trying to find canonized weird Read Echoes.
Fair enough.
So Red Megatron is T-Rex, is T-Rex. Green Megatron is repurposing of Hunter Ratchet from Transformers Go, etc., etc. And the gold Megatron is just that weird gold MP5 repaint from 2014.
Oh, I see.
Also, the Matrix artifacts are essentially the Infinity Stones, if you haven't gathered that.
Yeah,
and the Silver Matrix is just a vessel. Just a vessel to contain those. And Jack, you cannot possibly be ready for this next part. At the end of the manga, Star Convoy creates a big bang with the Matrix and creates another universe. And canonically, the universe that they create
is what you cut off.
What?
I said canonically, the universe that Star Convoy creates.
Cut off again.
You keep cutting off.
Just say what the universe is.
It's the G1 continuity.
Oh. it all comes back to G1, huh?
I thought all the manga was continuation of G1.
Not the Selects, not the Primus Vanguard part, because the universe that they create at the
it's just G1,
which is why.
That seems pretty stupid.
So is the Selects different from like the Legends manga? Because I know Legends is continuation of G1.
Yeah, different. It's the same art style, but it's like the same weird, wacky kind of concept. But it is a different story.
Huh. That's really weird.
It is really weird. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the reason for
also
G1.
they make the that that yellow repaint of RID Prime from Universe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what about it?
They make it into a separate character that's a female Optimus called Yellow Splendid Convoy. And her Matrix artifact is the hand thing that comes with Golden Lagoon Starscream with the Predaking Prime Master watched into it.
Oh yeah,
they're really
I know
just
about
trying
that
to make
character.
it go. Yeah, they're really just trying to make the combination to make collectors thirsty for it, I guess.
Wow.
I'm not sure what the point of this thing is. Also, there was a lot of moments where I just died laughing, and this is not an intentional comedic story. It's just so ridiculous.
Stupid.
There's one part where where like one of the alternate universe Megatron shows up, and Blue Convoy just stabs himself for no reason.
Why?
I have no idea why.
Just out of nowhere stabs himself.
He just shows.
He looks like a Mr. Puku. What the hell?
He just the guy just shows up and he's just like, yeah, I'm out with his own sword.
Fucking adios.
Blue's just like, yep, no, I can't deal with this. Goodbye.
Literally could just
in the manga, another character ends up with that sword he killed himself with, and then it just randomly starts glowing, and it's revealed that Blue Convoy like imbued his soul into that sword, and it's just like, okay, but why'd you do that? How did that benefit?
Why'd you do that in the first place?
They just turned
himself into a sword. Turned himself into a sword. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
He literally did.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah. I've been aware of this manga and I kind of ignored it while it was going on, but I was just like, there's no way what I'm reading
is real.
There's no way what I'm reading is actual.
Is real. I see you cutting off.
You there?
Oji? You caught up to the void there, buddy.
If you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Him and his internet connection.
Yeah. Well, by the way, I found like this like last minute thing. Here, check it out.
What we got there?
Well, look at it.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're
Hello.
Back. Wait, did that cut out again? God damn it.
Yeah, you're cut out for a good minute there.
Yeah. Last you left out where you like you couldn't believe what you were reading. It was like,
Yeah, it was. I just couldn't believe what I was reading. It wasn't fanfic, but it is not.
It sounds like fan fiction.
Thoughts on this thing for a Widowmaker that Nima just posted in the chat?
Yeah, it's like a female Age of Extinction Decepticon.
Looks like a World of Warcraft boss.
A little bit, yeah. I saw in like the one of the comments, it compared to like the first image to like Sister Location.
That's true. That's true.
There's vibes in this, but I'm not getting FNAF vibes from that.
It's mostly the face.
No, if you've read the books, this suddenly gets FNAF vibes.
I'll take your word on that.
Yeah. Overall, she looks like a scorpion.
Well, Ballora does, according to Scott, crawl spider when she's not on her rails, so it's not that far-fetched.
Lovely.
Yikes.
Yeah, I could have gone without knowing that.
Yeah. She looks like the alien queen in the Saren image here.
She does look like a xenomorph, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
I was gonna say I wish this was an Age of Extinction, but
I mean, her role was in the final film was taken over by Stinger, unfortunately.
yeah, in other words, Decepticon Cliff Jumper.
Yep.
Wow. Unfortunate for Cliff Jumper.
Was there ever a continuity
Was there never continuity? What?
I said, was there ever actually a continuity where Cliff Jumper doesn't die?
You won? I don't know.
Did he die in the movie?
I had no idea.
Like everybody, pretty much.
I know most everybody died, but I don't remember if he did.
What about in the comics? He didn't die there, right?
Oh yeah, he did several times.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Jesus Christ, Cliff Jumper.
I think he lived in animated.
I think you're right. I think he was one of the few that actually.
Though granted, he was not really a character in anime, but I'm pretty sure he lived.
Yeah.
Hopefully he lived and not died from like robot cancer and off screen.
Trying to think of our continuities.
He definitely did not survive in Prime. That guy did not survive in Prime.
He showed up in Siege. I don't know if he died there. I don't remember.
He did. I was gonna say the movie continuity, but then I remembered.
Bumblebee? What?
I mean, I consider Bumblebee its own continuity, but that's just me.
Yeah, he basically gets forcibly turned into Double. I'll believe it at that.
Really? Interesting. Okay.
Was Cliff Jumper in the Bay movies? I think he is. Comics.
He was in the movie comics. Yeah. I think.
That makes sense.
I don't remember if he lived or not.
Probably not. Like there was like what the Bay versus RC and he didn't even survive.
Unicron trilogy, Cliff Jumper survived.
That's right.
Oh, good for him.
Although that's basically the one cliff jumper that isn't cliff jumper.
True.
So does it count or not?
We'll
I guess
count
it
it, I
does.
guess.
We'll count it just to give him a single W.
Just to be generous.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we're just kind of rambling at this point.
Yeah.
At least fun.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
No. What? You gotta cut out Baker.
I said no thoughts, empty.
Okay. No thoughts. Head empty.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
Good show.
Yeah. If you enjoyed our ramblings, leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Once again, I'm Jack.
I was Enigma.
Mochi.
And we will see you next time. Later.
Peace. And